Hello, my name is Christina Williams. I am doing the first project for Flatiron School. It is the CLI project, data gem scraping. And I think I am done. I've been working on this for a long time, and the reason is not because it's too difficult. It's mostly because I have a 5-month-old baby, and it's been very difficult for me the last month or so, being able to spend more than an hour at a time on this. So it's been very broken up, which makes it harder to code efficiently, and it's taken me a long time to figure everything out. I am happy to say that I finally have finished putting it all together. The only issue I'm having is when I run the executable file here. Hold on one second. Why isn't it working? I think I have to reload this. So bear with me one moment, please. Let's see. I'm gonna restart this. Okay, go away screen. Let me see if I can own this again. Okay. Okay, why is this taking so long? Why isn't this working? Come on. Here we go. Why does this keep popping up? Go away. Ugh. I'm going to make sure. All right. Maybe it's running slow because of the Zoom program. I'm only guessing, but that could be it. Okay. What I'm doing is I'm reloading my project with this GitHub clone into the terminal system that is provided through Flatiron's interface. If I can get this to go away. Come on, why is it not working? I haven't had any problems. This is the first time I've tried it with Zoom. I'm trying to delete the old application so that I can clone the project again. Okay, maybe I have too many windows open. I'm going to close Safari altogether. That way, hopefully it keeps my stuff I was reading. I was catching up on Ruby from the beginning just so that I can learn. I review the basics over and over again, hoping that it helps with my vocabulary because I have a hard time talking in code right now. So I've been reviewing. Okay, let's try this again. Close this and this. Okay. Reload. Okay. All right, sandbox. I'm gonna do full screen. Maybe I shouldn't be recording this, but I thought, you know, if someone's having trouble like me, it could be helpful eventually. I just want to make sure nothing pops up here. Okay, git clone, and I'm going to paste my thing. Okay, so my project has been, oh, come on, behave. a real trip. So for a while I was having trouble because I forgot to do the underscore here. I had a slash on my name. It was a long name before, so it took me a long time to put it all in. And I just cut it down as much as I possibly could to make it easier. Niche is the website that I'm scraping, which is over here. It's niche.com colleges. And what it does is basically, let me go back to home. The home page shows the best college performing arts in America, the top 10. The reason I chose to do this is because I studied theater in college. I was a double theater and film major. I went to the University of North Texas, which is not in the top 10. However, I always wanted to go to Juilliard. That was my dream school, which is number one. It was way out of my price range, and they only gave out one scholarship a semester. Sometimes 2 or 3 if you got lucky. I did have a friend that went to University of North Texas who went up here to New York. I ended up moving up here eventually and did get into that program. It's very prestigious. But I wanted to just scrape for people who are new and they're looking for colleges. And everyone gets to apply to at least one dream school. I did apply to Juilliard. Of course, I did not even get called in to audition because my GPA was like a 3.6 and they require, not them actually, it was a New York University that required a 3.8. But I just didn't get invited to audition. I don't know why. I sent in a tape. So for that school, their acceptance rate is 6%, as you can see here. Per semester, the net price is $29,000. So what this is you can click on the school and you can get the different things. There's information further into them. What I scraped for each school was the address, their website here, the ranking, and then the acceptance rate. So you can see each of these. Let's go back to my project. My lid here, library, shows my CLI. Oh, that's my baby, sorry. Hey, darling, you woke up. And my coding. So I watched the video with Avi, and I also watched several other videos on the web of different people's projects, getting ideas of what I could do and how deep I wanted to go. The coding is Ruby, object-oriented, and it is your basic while if statements. I did do your initialization statements. Let me go back to initialize. But it's really basic coding, basic what we've been learning through Ruby the whole time. And I tried this colorize thing because I saw it on a couple other projects and I thought it would be fun to be able to do it on mine. There's a couple different methods that I came across to do that. I used the most basic one, hoping that the most basic coding, the least error, is what I was hoping for. I did do input 2, and I did invalid things. So like if something happens where somebody puts something in invalid, it automatically goes back and starts at the beginning or exits the program. Hi, cutie. I used the title here, as you can see. Let me go to the scraping part because you can see where the code gets the scraping. Okay, so here in the school section, the class is an HTS school. This is all the things that I want to look up. So this has the name of the school, the location, the website, the rank of the school, the cost per semester or year, and the acceptance rate. Then I came down here and I did, this is where the code was entered. It looks very jumbled now because it kind of set itself after I entered it into this pattern. The one thing I was confused about is why some of it coded or formatted correctly and some of it does not. Although when I run the executable file, it doesn't give me an error on any of the actual formatting. It gives me an error on what the scrape was. And I can go in and show you how I did that. So what I did was, I hate that this thing shows this at the top. Go away. Is I clicked on the school. So let me start here and remember how I did this. Okay, so view developer tools. If you highlight a certain section, as I figured out, let me just go ahead and go into Juilliard. Oh, I'm in Juilliard, okay. Right? Yes, okay, I went in. It won't let you just click on the home page. As soon as you click on anything, it takes you to that school. So it automatically takes you into the level. So say I wanted to highlight on the address. And then I go to inspect it. And it takes me to where the code is. So I took the code from here. I did not, bless you. I actually think I did the code for the address. That's the label. I might be answering my own question of what I was doing wrong. Let's see. Okay, that's not right. Okay, so this gives me the Lincoln Center, but there was an address. This is the label. Let me go back to my. Okay, so I got address, profile address here, Division class. Rankings. Maybe I'm looking for the spot. This is my initialized statement where each thing equals to get the self-return of everything. My notebook theory, of course, is the gem I'm using. Okay, so this is the right area. Let me go back up. I'm sorry. Okay. When I wrote this, it looked a little different. And then after I saved it and did a test, for some reason, everything got pushed up. And so I'm just making, it's harder for me to see what I was doing. So for each thing, this is the title, the name of the school. This is the location of the school. This is the ranking of the school. As you can see, it shows the name over here. And then this is the actual big website for the school, the label, URL. And that's what I did. The description is here. Scraped the area where it gives a description. This is where I'm having issues. I scraped very carefully at the time, and I went through and I highlighted and all that. When I do the executable file, let me just show you everything real quick. Galen's helping me with my project right now, and I am sorry, but I don't know if I can get a recording without him talking. He's teething, so it's been, oh, hello, darling. Okay. Okay, so this is the scraper section. My class niche TS scraper. I did the get page document. This is actually suggested in the Avi video, but it's also suggested in several other videos. I followed the same type of coding, the CSS indicators that you're scraping. And then I used the open URL, the HTML, you know, the same, it's really basic stuff. This is a simple, I did the simplest coding system I could. To keep it as less complicated as possible. So this was the create the schools. I did the whole thing. That's the same format that Abby followed. And then that's the version. The niche folder here is my It shows all my require and everything of the Pry no Kugiri Open Yuri niche version. And then I basically made myself call all the folders that I created to come back. Okay, I'm looking for the test. This is the test suite. The spec is just taking a long time to load, and I don't know why. Oh, actually, this is it down here. Okay, that's why. On this one, I added the special development dependencies. I did the bundler, the rake, the pry, the nokogiri, and colorize. I did this by actually, looking at so many other projects, and the Avi did the top three. The ones that are the nokogiri, the colorize I added. These numbers over here, these added automatically for these two, and I'm not sure why the other ones are not doing the same thing, and so I don't know if that is incorrect. For my console, I did the require bundler, set up the whole thing there, require IRB, and the file. And for this is the shipping line, and the require, and then the new that you're going to get here to start each one. The setup is the same. It's the same. It was already automatically in the bundle install. This is the executable file. So I am so sorry. So he's trying to talk and he's practicing. He uses his pacifier as a microphone right now. Okay, of course, he was sleeping. That's why I decided to do this. And then, of course, he wakes up. What I'm having trouble with is when I run the program, if I do the niche, this one right here. That's not what I'm talking about. Okay, go away. All right, darling. Oh, I closed out my directions. Okay, let me go back to this. Okay. All right, darling. Worked. So let me go back to this. For some reason, every time I was trying to run the test before, it would say called shebang line, no file such. And then I figured out if I delete this line, which I didn't save from last time, or I didn't push it into the GitHub, and then I try it again, it will let me do it to see the test. And I'm going to get this far so I can show you that this is where I'm at, and I am having trouble seeing the final product. So, but I'm stuck here, and I've been stuck here for a while. So this is where it gives me my code. It shows me what my mistakes are. Basically, everything here is a syntax error of the scrape itself. So everything that it's showing me is that there's something wrong with the strip of the actual. Let me go up. See, nothing is that I'm missing an end or anything like that. Everything is a syntax error for the actual scraping identifier of the program. So this is where I am. I cannot see the final product of because I can't figure out what I did wrong. So I actually need help. If I can move any further, I'm going to go ahead and submit this project because I've been working on it for over a month and I would like to move on to the next thing. I think my coding is sound. The one thing I'm having trouble with obviously is I'm not scraping correctly in some way, or I'm missing something big here. I did view the source and I tried out the code in the source and it seemed to take it. So that's why I'm confused of what I'm doing wrong. I'm going to stop here and I hope that this is good enough to submit. Thank you so much.